Welcome to Amari Educates, where mathematics is made easy. In this video, we're going to study divisibility. But before that, please subscribe, like, and share this video. We're going to focus on the following numbers only: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Let us start with our first one, divisible by 2. To check if the number is divisible by 2, all we need to do is to verify the last digit. It should end with 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. Now let's have the following and determine if they are divisible by 2. Again, if the numbers ends with 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, we have divisible by 2. Is 248 divisible by 2? The last digit is 8. Therefore, 248 is divisible by 2. What about 845? The last digit is 5. Does not belong from the list that we have. Therefore, we could say that 845 is not divisible by 2. What about 1030? It ends with 0. Therefore, we could say that it is divisible by 2. And the last one, 676, is it divisible by 2? The last digit is 6. If you answer yes, then you are correct. 676 is divisible by 2. Let's go to divisible by 3. To check if the number is divisible by 3, all we need to do is to add up or get the sum of the given number, the digits of the given number, and check if you can divide the result by 3. So let's have an illustration through the following examples. Let us determine if the following values or numbers are divisible by 3. Is 234 divisible by 3? As mentioned from the rule, you have to add the digits. So the digits are 2, 3, 4. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 gives us 9. Can you divide 9 by 3 without remainder? If your answer is yes, therefore 234 is divisible by 3. So you divide this by 3 without remainder. Next, is 384 divisible by 3? Again, the same rule. We check if we can have a value that is divisible or can be divided by 3. So we add the digits, 384, so 3 plus 8 plus 4 is equal to 15. 15 can be divided by 3, therefore 384 is divisible by 3. Let's have one more. Is 1031 divisible by 3? Let us check. So 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 1 equals 5. 5 cannot be divided by 3, or there is a remainder when you divide this. Therefore, 1031 is not divisible by 3. Next, divisible by 4. To check if a number is divisible by 4, get the last two digits and check if you can divide it by 4. Now let's have the illustration. 248. Get the two digits, 48. Can you divide 48 by 4 without remainder? The answer is yes. Therefore, we can say that 248 is divisible by 4. What about this one? Is 45 can be divided by 4 without remainder? The answer is No. Therefore, we could say that 745 is not divisible by 4. What about 5032? Again, let's take the last two digits. So can you divide 32 by 4? The answer is yes. Therefore, we can say that 5032 is divisible by 4. Let us continue with divisible by 5. This one is easy because all we have to do is to check if the last digit of the number ends with 5 or 0. Does this number ends with 5 or 0? Yes. Therefore, we could say it's divisible by 5. Does this number ends with 5 or 0? No. Therefore, we could easily say that it is not divisible by 5. Does this number ends with 0 or 5? Yes. Then we could say that 830 is divisible by 5. What about 975? Is it divisible by 5? The answer is yes. It is divisible by 5. Let's move on to divisible by 6. To check if the number is divisible by 6, check first the last digit if it ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Then follow the rule in determining if the number is divisible by 3. Okay? Now let's have the first one. Again, let us check the last digit. The last digit is 8. So we already satisfied the first rule. The next thing we have to check if it is divisible by 3. So the last 8. So the rule for checking if the number is divisible by 3 is by adding the digits. So we have 2 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 15. 15 can be divided by 3. Therefore, we could say that 258 is divisible by 6. Let's have one more. Check first the last digit. From the rule here, it ends with 4. So the next thing we have to do is to check if it is divisible by 3. So 7, these are the digits. 7 plus 1 plus 4 is 12. 12 can be divided by 3. Therefore, we could say that 714 is divisible by 6. Okay? Next, we have divisible by 9. This rule is quite similar with divisible by 3. But all we need to do is to check if the sum of the digits can be divided by 9. Let's have the following. Is 234 divisible by 9? So let's add the digits. So we have here 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 9. And 9 can be divided by 9. Therefore, 234 is divisible by 9. What about 384? Let us see. So we have 3 plus 8 plus 4 is equal to 15. 15 cannot be divided by 9. Therefore, 384 is not divisible by 9. What about 6,984? So when we add all the digits, 6 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4 is equal to 27. Can we divide 27 by 9? If your answer is yes, therefore, we could say that 6,984 is divisible by 9. Okay? Next, the last one is the easiest, divisible by 10. All we need to do is to check if the last digit ends with 0. So this one ends with 0, so 340 can be divided by 10 or divisible by 10. 284 ends with 4, therefore it is not divisible by 10. 1030 ends with 0, therefore we could say it is divisible by 10. And 670 ends with 0, it is divisible by 10. Okay? Now let us continue. This time, we're going to check if you understood the lesson. So there are some problems that I want you to try. You may pause the video if you want to while trying the problems. Okay? Let's start with problem number 1. The number 3778 is divisible by... Let's start the time. Think about it. Time is up. And the answer is by 2. Next. Problem 2. The number 275 is divisible by... Time is up. The answer is by 5. Okay. Next. Problem number 3. The number 234 is divisible by... Let's start the time. Time is up. The answer is both 2 and 3. Next. The number 2322 is divisible by... Start the time. Time is up. The answer is 3. Next. Which of the following is divisible by 3? Let's start the time. Time is up. And the answer is 6012. Let's have one more. Which of the following is divisible by 6? Let's start the time. Time is up. The answer is 1974. Let's have one more. Time is up. So the number which is divisible by 9 is 4923. Okay? I hope you were able to get all the answers. So once again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. Remember, it is always cool being wise. Have a nice day, everyone.